So the Switch has been out for over 5 years now, and there are actually a few different models of Switch that you can get. So for this video, I wanted to take a look at some of the different types of Nintendo Switches, and we'll try to figure out which Nintendo Switch model is right for you. So let's start out with just the basic Nintendo Switch. This is the original one, just plain old Nintendo Switch. Now maybe if you are looking at a used Nintendo Switch, it might be important to note that there are actually two different versions of the original Nintendo Switch. This is the very first model of the Nintendo Switch. This is the one that came out March 3rd, 2017. You can tell it's the original one by the artwork here. You have the Switch with like this white background. On the back, you have the Switch on a white background with two hands pulling out the Joy-Con. So this is the first version of the original Switch. However, a few years ago, Nintendo actually released a version 2 of the original Switch. And you can tell it's the version 2 of the Switch by this red box. So it'll have the Nintendo Switch on a red background this time. And then on the back, we have two hands holding each individual Joy-Con with the Nintendo Switch logo in the middle. You'll often hear this version of the Nintendo Switch called the Nintendo Switch V2. It was basically just a minor revision to the original Nintendo Switch. It improves the battery life of the Switch from version 1. It also has a screen that is a bit more color accurate. So overall, it's just a little bit better version of the Switch. It doesn't mean the version 1 of the Switch is completely unusable. It's just that this one has some minor tweaks to it. The regular Nintendo Switch comes with 32 gigabytes of onboard storage. It has a 6.2-inch LCD screen. The Nintendo Switch version 2 has a battery life of about 4.5 hours to 9 hours, depending on what kind of games you're playing. And there are also some different models of this Nintendo Switch. I think one of the main ones that you'll see is the Animal Crossing Switch. If I'm not mistaken, the Animal Crossing Switch is the version 2 Switch. The regular Switch will currently run you $300 US. So that's the regular Switch. Now we have the Switches that I don't actually have in my possession. The other model Switch that you'll see is the Nintendo Switch Lite. This is a Nintendo Switch model for people who play their Switch on the go, and that is because the Switch Lite is only playable in portable mode. You cannot connect the Switch Lite to a TV. You have to play it on the actual Switch's screen. It's meant to be for people who liked the 3DS or the DS, you know, just bringing the game on the go and not connecting it to the TV. So the Switch Lite once again comes with 32 gigabytes of built-in storage. However, it has a 5.5-inch LCD screen, so a little bit smaller than the regular Switch. And the battery life will last you about 3 to 7 hours, which, not gonna lie, seems a bit confusing to me because I feel like with a device that is only portable, you would want a larger battery life. In any case, although the Switch Lite does strip a bunch of features, it does mean that you are getting the most budget-friendly Switch. The Switch Lite comes in at $200. So I think overall the Switch Lite is more so aimed towards kids. You know, it's for the kids who want to play the Switch in the car and just bring along the games wherever you go type of stuff. There are actually quite a few different versions of the Nintendo Switch Lite. There is a Pokemon variant that, I'm not gonna lie, looks super duper cool. So you also have some aesthetic options there. And then finally, on the other side of the Switch spectrum, we have the Nintendo Switch OLED model. As of right now, this Switch is the most premium Switch that you can get. It is basically a souped up version of the regular Switch. There's a 7-inch OLED screen. It has an upgraded 64 gigabytes of internal storage, and then it also has the same 4.5 hour to 9 hour battery life. There's an improved kickstand, enhanced speakers. Oh yeah, and then also the Switch OLED comes with a new dock. This new dock has an Ethernet port built in, so if you want to plug in your internet directly to your Switch, now you can do that. And then in terms of colors, there are actually some really cool looking models of the Nintendo Switch. There's the Splatoon 3 Switch, if you can get your hands on that one. I think that's one of the coolest looking Switches ever. And then coming soon, there is also the Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Nintendo Switch OLED model. And once again, since the Switch OLED is the most premium model, it runs at $350 US. And it's important to note that the Switch OLED does actually have different dimensions than the regular Switch. It's a tiny bit larger than the regular Switch, so unfortunately, some of your accessories for the regular Switch may not work with the Switch OLED model. But those are the 3 Nintendo Switch models out right now. I swear if Nintendo releases a Switch Pro by the time I post this video, I'm gonna be really sad. But each one offers a little bit of something different different for everyone. In my opinion, the Switch Lite is perfect for people who mainly play their Switch on the go. The regular Switch is great for anybody who just wants a very basic Switch experience. And then the Switch OLED is more for like the tech-savvy gamers who need the larger OLED screen. For me personally, I have been rocking the Nintendo Switch version 2 for about 3 years now. I think at some point I might want to upgrade to the OLED model, but for now the regular Nintendo Switch has worked perfectly fine for me. So hopefully this video will help you in deciding which Switch you should get. If you are getting a Nintendo Switch, feel free to let me know in the comments which Switch you went with. Speaking of the Nintendo Switch Pro, if you want to see my wish list for a new Nintendo Switch Pro model, feel free to check it out below. For now, thank you so much for watching. My name is Chase and I will see you guys again soon. Bye.